It keeps forgetting my picture. I swear, if it kicks me off one more again. Okay. The live stream, I don't know what happened. It did the exact same thing that it did to me last night. Every time I tried to live stream last night, it would shut me down immediately. So it's frustrating. Let's start to do it again. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's because I accidentally said the word that I said, and that, yeah. It's raining! Yay! Finally, I got purple rain. Finally. Now I just need lightning and thunder all through the night. I need the thunder to drown out what the lightning sees, so we can feel like movie stars. I don't know if I can play that or not. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Nope. I bet it's a D. Or in my head it's a D, probably. Nope, maybe this one. Well, I heard it. And it sounded close, but I don't see it. Hey, you're back. I think you're back. Or hello to whoever's in here now. If it's Cosmic, the link is right there. I got booted off again. It told me the channel, something about the channel again. It's what happened to me last night. It did it twice. Every time I go to live stream, it would say, oh, that was awesome. I need to be facing that way. But that's the one that it's on, right there. And he says, Disco 2000, Disco 2000, Cerveza. What it is, it's Cerveza. That's gonna be loud. Ask Prince for purple rain, and purple rain you shall receive. See, that's what I tell my friend all the time. He was like, you shouldn't ask Prince for things. And I'm like, why? He's in the light. Jesus says that if you go to heaven, then you're one with him and you're one with God. So if I'm asking one, I'm asking one, you know. Of course, I say my prayers to Jesus, Jehovah, but, oh, you go away. Okay, stay there. But if I want to ask Prince for purple rain, I can totally ask Prince for purple rain and I'll get it. Because I know where it's going to come from. But, anywho, so, with this right here that's going on, I finally figured this out. And it took me listening to a couple of Prince's songs. Okay, awesome. I can't remember what mark I said it was. It's towards the latter half of it. It's right after he says candy. And he talks to Kirk. But he says it there. And then I know that oh crap. I need my tablet is what I need. Where in my deal is... Well, I'll just wait till I get in the house and I get my tablet. I found stuff in a bunch of his songs. And I was trying to look at where... Like, what's the source before that source? Like, what is he saying comes before that, and what is he saying comes after that? And it was like I was saying in Mountains, he says starvation. Well, starvation is part of it. And I used to speculate, does he mean starvation spiritually, or does he mean it literally? But finding out, there's a lot of things that he says that he means it literally, but he says it in a way so that not the average person could pick it up, which is parables or illustrations. It's the same thing that all of prophets do, but even to this day, they all speak in riddles, And the thing that come before the getting sick part is he starts talking about, and he does it in interviews, I noticed as well. He talks about us being he's like, who knows, maybe one day we'll just all become one big computer chip. And right now, see, I have to have my tablet in order to say all this right, but with all of this stuff that's happening, there's a bunch of stuff like, okay, there's the 5G thing, and at first I thought that was BS, and then I guess it's not BS, because they activated 5G. The first place to start 5G up was in China, near Wuhan. I shouldn't have said that either. Man, that's going to get my video removed. But it kind of just follows it. It's like everywhere the 5G was turned on, that's where the Cerveza, it was like within a few months, and then that happens. And I don't know if that's related or not, but I'm just saying it's ironic. And then with that going on, and he keeps talking about to use the internet, but not to let the internet use you. But he's always bashing technology. He was against it, and that's why he's like, real music by real musicians. We're not raising we don't want to raise a generation of computer programmers. But I think that's what he was trying to keep us from doing, because he knew that it was inevitably going to happen. Because right now we're all socially distancing, which God does not want us to do at all. Let me tell you this, before I even get into that. The other biggest thing was, his song, it's from the Slaughterhouse. Let me grab it. I know it's in here somewhere. I made sure it was in here. Ooh, is deuce and a quarter, or was it? No, it wasn't deuce and a quarter. It was right. Too far. What's the matter, Ruby? Come here. Are you going inside? You scared of thunder? Or is there a bug? Hey, quit. Hey, quit. You going? Okay, we'll go in. She's like me. She don't like bugs either. Yeah, I think it was. I put all the songs that have it in there. I've put them all in this little bank that this app has, so I can just pull it from there onto the screen. The only problem is it's like in a bunch of them and I can't remember. Oh no, I know which one it was. It was Silicon. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Silly. I wore my purple pants today. They're so awesome. I got them for $1. Yay! I'm a thrifty shopper. Alright, let's see, how can I do this and get my guitar in at the same time without breaking it? 5G is the same tech. Well, see, I know that the 5G is not good for you. I know that there was talk about them wanting to put it out in the, hold on a second, this is going to get bumpy. Them wanting to put it in the, country-like areas, because they wanted everybody to get sick of cancer. But there was a guy that helped, I guess, make it or something. I don't remember exactly what the story was. But upon this, he wound up abandoning his job because, yeah, I've got my purple light going with my little Prince set up. Boop. Got a t-shirt. A Prince t-shirt, I hope. Or a purple one. Purple. I was going to wear my Prince t-shirt today. And then I thought, I've worn my Prince t-shirts every year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear purple pants. And my purple shoes. My purple shoes. This is going to be embarrassing, but they're kind of dirty right now. They're purple Chucks. They've got the symbol on them. I drew it on there. I'm crafty and cheap. Let me see here. What cookies? Okay, come on, Ruby. I went to go rob some cookies. All right. Come on. The guy that was installing the 5G things, or he was developing it or making it, I don't know what the words are. He quit because his daughter got leukemia, I think, like bad, and it was because she was around all of that crap, and now he has some kind of leukemia or something. It's some kind of cancer that's in his lungs. Didn't think about that until just now. Holy crap. So, let me see. Get this set up. My tablet, I've got everything like opened and coolest shoe. Chuck. Converse. Black, and that's weird. Well, no, I do have a black pair. I've got every color. No, I don't have any blue ones. I have no blue ones. Okay. My little setup here is a mess. It's really cool. It was super cheap on Wish. Okay, I've got to turn it this way though. It's gonna mess the screen up for a sec. Okay, yay! Breaking this down for you. This will be awesome. Hopefully people will go back and watch this. But I keep spilling all the really juicy secrets in my live streams. Okay. So, where is Silicon? It's in a tab somewhere. I don't even know if I've got that one. Live or work near or constantly near. Yes, that's exactly right. That's my point, is they wanted to put it out here in the country and stuff, where I'm at, and I told my mom, I said, if you let them put anything like that, I don't care who's living on which part, I will burn it to the ground. I will go out there and I will destroy it and then pee on it or something. Like, I'll make it untouchable. As much as people don't want to admit it, we're all family. All of us. If we have blood in our veins, just a different kind. But we're all the same. And we're all family. We come from the same source. And depending on how we live our life, we'll go back to that source. Or we won't. But I don't want to see anybody get sick. I don't want anybody to hurt. And he says, Jack, who considered the outcome. Having reports of people, what was the deal? There was some kind of something that's emitting from it that's causing your sweat glands to boil, or not boil, but feel like they're boiling, to get hot. And that's weird, because the year before last, and this is a true story, swear to God, the year before last, I almost died. I quit smoking cigarettes. Thank God. I've started again, but I'm quitting again. Like soon I'll be $9 a pack. But my mom had brought me a vape pen. I guess somebody told her that it would help people stop smoking, because I was really wanting to stop. And I was really cranky every time I tried. And she just was being a cool mom and helped me out. So she brought me one back, and I thought it was the vape pen that did it. And so I quit vaping, and it stopped. Sort of. Until just about 2 months ago, it did it again. But I would have these moments, and it happened to me twice, now 3 times, but these moments where I would kind of feel a little dizzy at first, And then my head would start, I'm serious, it would feel like somebody stuck water. It is way worse than cigarettes. There are people that can die, just straight die, just from taking a hit off of a vape pen. And I didn't have very much. There wasn't a lot of nicotine to what I had in there, so I'm not sure what it was about it that made me that sick. But I'm starting to realize now that it wasn't the vape pen. The vape pen was responsible for causing my chest to burn, and that was enough to make me not want to do it anyway. But the thing with my head is my head would feel like it'd go into a pot of boiling water, almost. It was just like my brain was on fire or something. And it would go from my brain, and it would go down my neck, and it would go to under my armpit. Drop. And the first time I didn't know if I was gonna, I was just gone. I found out the only way to make me feel better was to take a rag, and like a wash rag, and get it wet with cold water, and then stick ice cubes in it and wrap it up and stick it to the base of my skull and press it as hard as I could and just let that cold everything just chill me out, and that would snap me out of it. But as you're right before you kind of pass out, everything just kind of spins and you can't make sense of things, and you really feel delirious. You feel like you're tripping. I assume. I've never tripped. I've never taken a hallucinogenic, so I don't know exactly what that feels like. But I would assume that it was kind of like cartoonish. And you don't feel right, and you're kind of incoherent, but you realize that there's something wrong, but you don't know what to do about it. It was like that. But then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, holy crap, it did it again. And this was, like I said, 2 months ago. Almost 2 months ago. I don't know what it was. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's within a month or two. But if I felt weird, I felt real weird. But I had went with my friend into town, and we were talking about those towers and stuff where the 5Gs are set up. They're set up on street corners. But there was one while we were driving by. It was next to a light post where you press to walk across the street. It was one of them 5G. Baby, stop it! Hey, come by. Like, man, those things are supposed to be bad news. I didn't realize that they were here yet. I knew that they were building that I could have been on. But I had excellent internet service while we were in town. Come to think about it, I've had really good internet service lately. But I don't know if that means anything. But I know that when I got home, it was probably 10 minutes after I got home, that's when I hit the floor. It was awful. My brain was on fire. My sweat glands and my armpits were on fire. My neck was on fire. And then I found out like 2 days ago that this 5G stuff will make your sweat glands boil. Are you losing signal? See, where I live, we don't have good internet service at all. And I'm on T-Mobile. And so it's even worse because T-Mobile is mostly a in-city limits type of situation, but we get a really good deal with them. And they've been kind enough to work with us because a lot of people out here where I'm from, they're all on T-Mobile too because it's one of the only places you can get a cell phone, but they're really good about trying to put stuff next to us as close as they can. And you don't ever get full service, though. You never get full service until about a month ago, and now I've got full service right now. I never in a million years would have dreamed that I would be doing a live stream, for sure. But the delirium thing, I get that, and I think that could be part of it. Now, it goes on to say, you can bet that they'll be chilling in Babylon, which this is Babylon now. And not America, but all of us. Like, the entire planet is Babylon right now. Like, Babylon 8. And see, I don't know why I didn't ever think of stuff like that. And I know a lot of people that don't think like that. They just think, oh, cool, more internet service. We don't think of, like, the consequences, the replications of the act. We don't think about the aftermath of what's going to come from it. We just see what they're advertising. And hopefully this theory that I have about what we're approaching a new age, which this is the Babylon era, but I'm talking in the sense of like we went from industrial to digital or informational or information age or something like that. I think we're in a new golden age, and that's not good because not all that glitters is gold. But he says, thinking about a way that they can split the proton. Here's the important part. You eatin' on a bloody chicken and dead prawn. Mickey D. Shake and a filet mignon. Swearing up and down you the picture of health. Now come on. And then he says the chorus, and then he says, leave that blood alone. Don't you know that dead blood kills interferons? Make the immune system a victim to whereupon any known virus can boot up you.com. There's only 2 W's, so it can boot up and log on to you.com. Now, and I don't eat meat. I love animals, and to me, eating meat is like cannibal. No, we have 5G. The things are set up. I just don't know if they're turned on, but we don't have it where I'm located directly, like where I'm at. But in the town next to us, they've got the 5G things set up. It's like they're by street light posts and stuff. But I know that they're there. I just don't think that they're turned on. They might be. I'd have to Google that, actually. I would like to know that. Do they have it turned on where you're at? But I found out that where he says, well, I tell everybody constantly to stop eating meat. Like, if you eat meat, don't eat it. Quit eating it. You don't need to eat it. You're not meant to eat it. You know, the point of everything that we're going through right now is because God is telling us that we've went too far, we've turned into Babylon. So you receive from there. Not from here where I'm at. It was when we were in the car driving through the 5 decades had put. I don't know if they've turned it on yet. I'm clueless as far as that goes. I just know that the boxes were set up in the town next to us. As far as where I'm at right now in the country, no. But we do have really good internet service for some reason. Have for about 2 months. Like I said, I never thought in a million years I would be live streaming right now. But before, like, loading a video 2 months ago, it would have taken me probably 4 or 5 hours just to upload a 15-minute video to YouTube. But now, if I were to take a 15-minute video and upload it to YouTube, it would be uploaded in about 3 to 5 minutes. So, I mean, something has changed. I just don't know what. But the meat thing, I tell everybody don't eat meat. You were made to eat vegetation, the plants. But cable and it's ridiculous, and I'm not happy about it. But we go through it's just cheaper. Internet, in order for us to get Wi-Fi out here, or satellite, or whatever you call it, we would have to spend, I think it's like $3,000 just to have a tower built, so they could put a out here from wherever it's coming from. I mean, it says it's 4G. It's all 4G, but I know that